Hey everybody, it's Marsha. David's not here still. He did call yesterday. He told me that he got the blade fixed on the mower, I think, for cutting the hay. But the baler's going to have to go into the shop because something's wrong with it and they don't know how to fix it. Hopefully it's not too expensive because there's always something we need to spend money on just to keep going. Well, welcome to our 2 cents. 2 pennies later. So, today I plan on working on some squash that I have transplanted. I showed you that a long time ago. Maybe it was on Kansas Miss, but I don't know. A lot of stuff goes on. I'm going to work on the squash and beans. I got some purple beans, purple and white striped beans that I'm going to make into bean salad if all my beans work. Because I have yellow wax beans and I have purple beans and I have regular green beans, and I mix those together with the purple and white striped beans and some garbanzo beans and kidney beans and make a salad with onions and stuff, and then can that as many jars as I can, and we'll see how that goes. But I have to get the weeds out in order to have the produce. So I got my hands full for the whole summer. And it's not going to be easy because it's going to be hot. I need to find my necklace that I wear. I soak it in water, and these little beans inside soak up and they absorb all the water that it can, and it swells up and it helps keep your body cooler. And then I also have essential oils, peppermint, that I put on that helps keep you cool because peppermint is cooling. So I put a few drops on my neck and keep it away from my eyes, because if you sweat and if you put peppermint on your forehead or whatever and you sweat, it will go down in your eyes, and you don't want that. Sweat getting in your eyes burns, but peppermint getting in your eyes really burns, because you have to flush that out. The sweat, it'll just come out, but peppermint won't. So if you ever use peppermint, don't put it near your eyes. If you're going to sweat, you'll regret it. So hopefully David gets the baler in the shop and get it fixed soon so he can get some baling done, because he don't want to start cutting until the baler's ready, because he cuts it and then rakes it and then goes through and picks up the hay that he cut that's in rows after raking it and then bales it up and he's done. So hopefully that can go smooth. Hopefully. We might have to make a trip here to do the next batch of mowing when the time comes for the mowing, because he has a system like every 10 days or something he mows. And some of them are week. He calls them weeklies, and he calls them tweakers, which is every other week, or 2 weeks, 2 weekers. Saying it, but he says it real fast, tweakers. So, and usually that's the ones he gets between 10 days and 14 days. Depends on how fast the grass grows. Been getting a lot of rain, and it's been growing fast, especially the weeds in my garden. The more it rains, the harder the weeds grow. But it makes it easier for me to get the weeds out because it's nice and soft. The ground, really soft. I get more mud in my house on my floor than I do in any other time of the year. It's hard to keep my floor clean, and I'm not going to take off my shoes before I come in the house, because I don't want to walk in the house without my shoes on. I don't. The only time I do that is at night. During the day, my shoes are on. So that's what my thing is for today. I'm going to be out there working my butt off. Like yesterday, I pulled 64 feet of weeds out of where I had cucumbers planted. I think I have either 5 or 6 cucumber plants that made it on the first batch that I planted. They're not making any fruit yet. Well, there's one that had maybe a quarter of an inch where cucumbers started to grow. But I planted the 64 feet worth of cucumbers down with more cucumber seeds. So hopefully I can be able to sell some at the farmer's market so somebody else can have cucumbers to snack on or to make pickles with or cook with. Plus I want to be able to make some bread and butter pickles and some if they're baby pickle, if they're small, like the size of your thumb or something, might be perfect size to just fill your jars up with them and have your bread and butter full pickle, not just sliced up. And or dill pickles, sweet dill pickles, sweet pickles, but with dill in it. I'm gonna try that this year. I'm hoping I make enough where we can just snack on pickles anytime we want. All different kinds of them. The bread and butter, the dill, and the sweet dill, and then also pickle relish, different ways of eating those cucumbers. Plus cucumbers by themselves, slicing it and putting some salt and pepper on it and eat it. How do you eat your cucumbers? Do you slice them up and eat them? Do you eat them like, do you eat them in sandwiches without making them as pickle? Do you put them in your salads? Make potato salad? That's ideas of things I do. What kind of things do you do? Anything different? Leave them in the comment section. Let's see how many different comments we can get on that. Anyway, I don't want to keep you on here too long. I have a lot of weeds to get done. And gotta find the VIN number on my van. I'm giving my van to my daughter. She needs transportation she don't have any way of getting around, and once she gets a vehicle, then she might be able to get a job or go to school. She's wanting to go to school and just live life without having to walk everywhere. I know, I've been there, and I had to walk so much, and it's just too much. So I don't want. Because I walked 5 miles. That's how large the city of Emporia is. 5 miles long and 2 miles wide or something like that. It's not that big, but walking and then with 3 kids, I would get tired. And they see a school playground or a park. Can we play? What a relief that is for me. I sat there and relaxed so I can cool off my body and save my muscles, relax a little bit while they played. Even though they thought they were resting, they're playing, but they have extra energy because they're young. We walked clear across town to Walmart, did our shopping, and then walked back. Then one year, DCF, used to be called Salvation Army, they bought all of us bicycles, so we ride a bike everywhere after that. But it's hard raising 3 kids all by yourself and stuff like that. I made it. My kids may not be perfect, neither am I. Neither are you. We all do the best we can, and we just need to rely on God, and through Jesus we can make it. We just need to read our scriptures, pray, and have a personal relationship with the Lord. That's the main thing. And family is after that. Try not to get my priorities crooked, because sometimes I do. So anyway, I will go ahead and let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up or a sideways thumbs up, however you want to do it, because David likes those sideways thumbs. So put one of those in there if you want. And if you don't like it, stick a thumbs down. I don't care. There's always an oddball in every group. And I thank you for watching, sharing, and if you haven't subscribed and you keep coming back, please subscribe. It's free. It only takes one little push of a button, and then you hit that arrow on the you hit that button on the bell that says all, and you'll get the videos as soon as they pop up. And I do a video as at least 5 days a week. I'm tempted to do 7, but I don't know if I can. So I'll just keep it at 5, and if I slip some in there once in a while, that's just a little extra enjoyment for you to watch. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.